record button, so I make sure this is replaying. Rock and roll, guys. Okay, cool. So we are live right now, guys. Welcome. My name is Nick Kitsay. I am your host tonight. I'm actually the affiliate director with Networker Pro. On the left of me or the right of you, whichever way it's viewing here, I got the founder of Networker Pro, Mr. Dan Mccabe. Dan Mccabe has been in the network marketing profession, guys, for over 20 years. So over 13 years. He's been in the real estate profession for over 20 years, and he knows systems. He knows how to structure and create that foundation for your very own network marketing business. When it comes to any business, having those systems, a foundation, and a structure in place is key, and definitely saves you a bunch of time, energy, and money. And I know Dan could talk all day about systems and having every type of system in place. But tonight, guys, we are talking about the All-In Network, a 14-day Accelerator challenge. And guys, again, get that notepad ready, listen in, tune in. I'm super excited to be here with you guys. And as you are jumping on with us, just get excited, guys. I am pumped up. Dan, let's go. Let's get it.
What's up, man?
What's up? Sorry, my energy is high. My energy is high.
I know, man. It's amazing. I almost want to send you this PowerPoint and just have you go for it. But and I spent some time tonight. I'm like, I'm gonna get this down on a PowerPoint. We got to do it. It's kind of one of those things. We spend so much time building things. Sometimes I forget to go back and just set up how to explain it to people, because I just get so excited and amped up and ready to go. And I'm like, it's all here. It's amazing. We just got to get out that, so. But sorry with you, man. I'm just going to jump into it. I'm going to go through it. I cranked this sucker out. It might be 7 minutes, might be 27 minutes. I'm not sure yet. We'll try not to take up too much time, but I promise everybody will get value just from listening to this. Mm-hmm. And at the end of it, if we're going to sell you anything, it's only going to be $7. So don't worry about it too much. I just wanted to say that up front because I don't want people to be like, oh, here comes the pitch. I mean, the only reason we have any price on anything is just because if we give it away, if people don't pay anything, they don't pay any attention. It's more of a hassle and customer service nightmare than anything. So, sure. But I mean, these concepts, with or without going through, you need to understand these concepts as a modern day network marketer. I know you've heard this story lately, Nick, and I've mentioned a few other places. I interviewed on our podcast recently some people that had 800,000 customers in their downline. They built that over the last 7 years doing it online. Previous to that, they were semi-successful network marketers that had been in the industry for 20 years. They made the switch to online and systems and easy duplication, and it just blossomed for them. So that's what I want to go through. I want to show people the tools and how they can start creating that for their teams, for their environment, for their culture that they're creating. So if it's good with you, we're going to fire up this PowerPoint here quick.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get through it. You can monitor the chat, type, answer questions that way, or ask them at the 100%. End if you can just keep note of them.
Yeah, we'll do a Q&A at the end, and we'll make sure everyone's questions are answered. So if you guys got questions throughout the webinar tonight, guys, just put them up in the chat, and we'll make sure they are answered at the end.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go.
So this is awesome. So I told you I just created this PowerPoint tonight. This is the title page. And in this title page, it is All-In Networker. All-In Networker is a company that I own in partnership with a Hall of Fame network marketer. Some of you might know who he is. He's an 8-figure earner, top 1% earner in all of network marketing in the entire world in forever history. So it's a big deal. Him and I created this educational platform together because he understood and realized how important all of these things were. So this isn't made up stuff. This is stuff that is proven. This is stuff that, he understands and he realizes this is the direction that the industry is going. It's in conjunction with Networker Pro, which is a software company that I own. So we kind of, we melded the two together a little bit, the education piece with my software company, just because it all makes perfect sense. And then 14-day Accelerator online webinar with Dan Mccabe and Nick Kitsay. It's kind of funny your name's on there, Nick, because I'm not going to let you talk. I would mute you if I could. No, just kidding. So we'll just jump right in here. So I'm going to talk about the 4 pillars of network marketing, a modern era network marketing, and what people really need to succeed. And it's funny because we've got these 4 pillars here. We created these a while ago, but this was the exact same stuff that if you go and you listen to our podcast, that couple was talking about on that interview that we did last week that we just released here. So the first one is lead generation systems. How do you get leads? You need constant leads in your business if you want to be successful. You need constant stream of people coming in and customers. At the end of the day, you need customers. You know, we get paid when customers buy product. Network marketers get paid when customers buy product. So we always need customers. They're the blood of the entire industry. Customer onboarding, we're going to talk about that here a little bit. New representative training, creating systems around that for your business, and ultimately creating something that is easily duplicated. So we'll just jump right in here to lead generation systems. First and foremost, there are ways to build systems to start generating your leads and putting them through a process to where they sign up, where they ask you to be a part of your team, where they ask you to buy your product. That couple I keep sharing with you, I'm just going to keep going back to their story because it is so on point with what we're talking about tonight. They didn't go knee to knee, kitchen table to kitchen table, living room presentation to living room presentation to sign up 800,000 people. So not even possible. So, and I'm going to talk more about how they did build that and how you can build similar systems within the 14-day Accelerator, and how we help you do that through that process, at least get the foundation of those things built. But ultimately, we need to figure out a way to capture people who are interested. We need a way to capture people that might have interest. So that's kind of the top of the funnel. A lot of people have heard of funnels online. You know, we help people build those funnels through our software platform. You can really use any software platform. The 14-day Accelerator, you know, it's got the opportunity to try out Networker Pro, while at the same time, these concepts, they work with any platform. And I'm always very upfront about that. We need to be able to nurture people. How do we nurture them? When we're bringing in, you know, when we're using online as a resource, we have the ability to go after a big pool of people. And out of that big pool of people, we're going to capture a smaller percentage of those people than we are in real life if we're meeting people and shaking hands and going live, right? It's just because there's a bigger pool of people, but people are going to come into our world. They're going to get distracted. Their kid's going to walk into their office. Happened to me like 3 times today. You know, their spouse is going to call them. They're going to have to run off for a meeting. A phone call is going to come in. So when we capture them, we're not always going to have their attention for a long period of time. So that's where we generate and create these nurture campaigns as well. Automated messages that go out on a regular basis. They can be emails, text messages, Facebook Messenger messages, but it's having a system in place for that. Really, you know, your job when you build all these systems is just coming up with new creative ways to dump people into the top of a funnel. That's all it is. Figure out new creative ways to dump people into the top. We know percentage of people are going to take the first action, percentage of people are going to take the next action, then ultimately percentage of people are going to make it all the way to the close feature. In addition to that, we've even created another step lower down our funnel. I don't have pictured here, where we get them educated right away as part of that funnel and try to get them to do things before we even talk to them. But you've got the ability with the internet, the World Wide Web, like it's all the people in the world. Believe it or not, if you're watching this and you find any of this interesting, there are people just like you out there that will see your thing and be like, boom, that's what I've been looking for. And it's so much easier to talk to that person than it is to trick somebody into a meeting and, you know, hoodwink them into a conversation somewhere where they may or may not really want to hear about your thing, right? So that's what the internet's good for. It allows us to talk to all people and find the ones that want to work with us, that are positive, that are attracted to what it is that we are doing. So it's a little bit about lead generation. We need to create a lead generation system, especially depending on the price of, you know, the product that you're selling. If the price of what you're selling is under $100 and you need to, your commissions aren't really big, we need to figure out a way to turn those sales faster without it taking a lot of our actual physical time, because time is a valuable asset. And it gets really, really hard to duplicate ourselves if it's going to take a lot of time for each smaller price sale. So we talk a lot about that within the 14-day Accelerator. We go into customer onboarding, the second pillar. First things first is getting customers educated early and creating a system for that. How many people have you signed up on your team, signed up as customers, and then you forgot about? I'm not really trying to call you out necessarily, whoever it is that's listening to this, but maybe I am. Some of you, I am calling on. You're thinking to yourself like, yeah, they came to the big presentation and they signed up as a customer. They bought the product and then I forgot about them. I didn't talk to them again. I went to go find the next customer. Creating a proper customer onboarding system can educate your customers right up front and help them get started the right way and keep them excited about the product. So it's going to do a couple of different things for us when we do that. One of the things it's going to do is it's going to create these raving fans. And then these raving fans are going to be turning customers into a referral source for you. How cool would it be? We need to turn people into representatives. And when they like your product, they're going to tell their friends at the party about your product. And that's what we want. We want customers to be so happy with the product that they tell other people. So I talked about that couple with 800,000 people on their team. Guess where most of their, not most of their customers, but guess where a lot of their customers come from? 35% of their customers, they stated, come from customers. Come from customers that enjoy the product, that just refer them over. And they don't want to run the business. Not everybody wants to create a business, and that's okay. But if we can create raving fans out of our customers, people that enjoy our product, how magical would that be if we could start getting additional customers from our customers? So that part's super cool. I believe you need a system for that. I just think about so many of the continuity products that are out there these days. And if we do not keep people educated, especially in days of pandemics and riots and all the crazy things going on in the world these days, they see that credit card ding, and if they forgot what they bought and they're not still somewhat excited about what it is, they barely recognize the charge on their credit card statement, they're pretty darn quick to cancel. So that's why keeping them informed throughout the process. I like to say that all the companies do it, but they don't. You know, at the end of the day, you signed them up, they're part of your world. You got to do what you can to keep them interested and excited throughout the process. So new rep training, you know, there's a bunch of things that you can do with new rep training. There's only so much you can do. If new rep training means, hey, you just signed up to be a rep, I'm going to hop on the phone with you for an hour. Hey, I'm going to hop on with every possible person that you can get on the phone with me. Hey, I'm going to show up for all those calls, even though half of those people that you get on the phone with me aren't going to show up themselves. You know, so what can we do to automate some of our new rep training? You know, the way we worked our teams, and like I said, I've got a partnership in All-In Networker with a top network marketer, and the way we run those training systems is, you know, we give people online training to go to. That's their first 24 hours. They need to do what's in that first 24 hours. They need to go get themselves some quick wins, and they need to prove to us that we need to give them the next 7 days. Then we give them training that they need to do for the next 7 days, and it's just a system. They just need to follow it. They follow that system. If they get through that first 7 days, then we go further with them and we give them more of our time, but we make them earn our time before we give them our time. Online system-based rep training, it's an easy way to assess how serious they are. That's what I was talking about with the 1 day, 7 day formula that we use. And then the system's going to show them something that they and the people they sign up can plug into. When they see a system, this system, when you get it built out properly, is not just going to be a system to train your people. It's going to be a sales tool that you use when you're talking to them about becoming a representative, because they want this. They want to know that there's something easy for them to plug into. They want to be able to see themselves going in there and being able to plug in and do what you just did. And not just that. One of the major objections within people getting into network marketing, especially people that have dabbled in it before, is they think to themselves, I don't want to manage a team. But if you've already developed the training platform and they know that the people they sign up can plug into the training platform you created, they can see themselves doing that. Then within their mind, all they're thinking is like, man, all I need to do is I need to plug in to your training system. And then when I sign new people up, they just need to plug into the training system. You know, like all of a sudden it becomes obtainable to do exactly what it is that you just did or to do what you just showed them. This becomes one of your most powerful sales tools. I promise you, when you build this, take it seriously. It becomes part of your offer stack. It becomes one of your best sales tools that you have. When you have all of these things put together, it creates for much easier duplication. Like I just said, it's easier for them to understand. You're providing them with the same systems you are using. You're able to provide them with the same technology, the same funnels, the same email campaigns, the same everything that you're using, so they can duplicate what it is that you just did, and they'll understand that. You've got this universal training center that they can easily see themselves and their team plugging into. You can create continuity throughout your team if you guys are all on board and you're using the exact same systems and the same training platforms and you're working together, which is something you should do. This is still network marketing. You still need to build a community, around what it is that you're doing. And then you can also earn a few bucks along the way, but I'll talk a little bit more about that later. So when we were thinking about what is the fastest way we can get somebody started doing this, that's when we developed over at All In Networker, we developed this 14-day systems accelerator. We need to come up with a better name for it maybe, but I like it well enough. The 14-day systems accelerator, it is what it is. Really ultimately, this is going to be a self-paced course. The really gung-ho people will be able to do it in 3, 4, 5 days, 6 days. Some people might have less time to dedicate to it. If they do it over a month, that's fine. It's just going to be self-paced. Just walk them through step by step by step, get the systems built and set up. It is designed to be done over 14 days if you spend a couple hours a day on it. And yeah, you got to spend a couple hours a day on it while you're building in the first place. But if you're building yourself something that is going to save you from all those live training calls, save you from a lot of those 2-on-1 meetings, going to save you from wasting time on people that don't deserve your time, it's such a minimal time investment to make in order to build your business for the long term. I promise you, all like I was talking about the couple we interviewed the other day, my business partner and All In Networker, the other leaders I know within the industry, which are quite a few of them, they've all got systems like this in place. They all have them. I mean, it's just one of my favorite quotes is from this guy named Ed Milet. He has a podcast. He was a big network marketer in a financial services company. But his quote is, systems are entry to get in the game. You want to play this game for real? Systems are just a part of it. Systems are duplicatable. You and your personality and how you sell aren't as duplicatable. So these systems become duplication. So here's the way the 14 days look. I'm going to jump into that here quick. Day one, we talk about assessing your current situation, knowing where you're going by assessing where you currently are. Day two, we're going to discover the number one thing that's going to help you stand out from the crowd, which is creating and developing these systems. We talk a lot more about that. Day three, creating your compelling vision to attract your ideal partners. The reason we have this in here is because your vision is going to change a little bit. You're going to get a little bit of a bigger vision when you start thinking about implementing systems like this, when you're going to start putting this kind of stuff together, because you're going to realize, when I have this, I can go after a higher caliber prospect. I can go after more people. Like, you start really wrapping your head about what it is you're building here, and your belief and your vision is going to literally start exploding. We're going to keep Nick muted, but trust me, I've seen his head. Like, it gets red, and like, he's like, I'm ready to go, and burst out with energy. So day four, we talk about the 3 core systems you need for success, which is the systems that I just talked about here. And we kind of walk through them, and we go through the lead flow walkthrough, and we help you start building the system for that, for the lead generation. Day 5, we're going to walk you through step by step the process for setting up your prospecting funnel. And like click by click, if you decide to use Networker Pro, which is the software tool that, it's my company, so I'm biased, but I recommend it's the easiest platform to use. I don't care. You can name any other platform that you can think of or know of out there. I've been a part of every single one of them. I've been in their masterminds. Ours is easier. It's just easier. We had to make it easy. It had to be simple, because network marketers aren't necessarily internet marketers. We need to make this thing just really, really easy and all under one roof. We need everything to live in one space. Even if you're using, whether it's ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, Infusion, all of those softwares are great for the things that they do, but at the same time, they all require different softwares to make it for the system to fully properly work. And at that point, you're linking together other systems and you're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So you can do all this stuff in other software. We'll teach you all the theory. We'll teach you how to set up. We'll teach you the concepts on how to set up your prospecting funnel, do it, whatever. But if you're using Networker Pro, we take you through click by click on setting everything up. So stop leaving money on the table. We help you set up all your follow-up systems. Retaining customers. We help you set up your customer onboarding campaigns. I mean, I don't know your product. I'm not a part of your company, but we set up the framework to where you can go in and just very simply input all of the product features yourself, but all the technology will be there and it'll be working based off of what we give you. Day 8, we're going to help you set up your initial lead, your initial new reps onboarding system. Really, we just focus on the first 24 hours, and then we talk more in theory about what you should do beyond that. but I believe the first 24 hours are the most crucial time whenever you sign somebody up. So what can you get them to do right away? Day 9, creating the training and resource library to provide ongoing support. So this will be something, I mean, this is something we show you and we help you kind of get going, but ultimately it's going to be a long-term project of adding all the features and all the training and all the benefits that you need within that library. And we'll be providing some resources people can plug in there, but at the end of the day, when it comes to your company stuff, that'll be up to you. But we set it up so everything technically works. I mean, it's about as plug and play, drag and drop, as easy as we can possibly make it. Day 10, we're actually bringing in somebody who works for me, doing a lot of our online marketing, and she's going to talk about filling the funnel with organic traffic. So, and showing you how to start getting people into everything that you just built, into your lead generation, your lead prospecting funnel. Day 11, we're going to learn how to continually create customers, even if they don't buy the first time, and doing that through different forms of affiliate marketing. This will be like the biggest aha for some people, and some people will be like, I don't really want to do this part. You know what? If it strikes you, it's good to know. It is the only way that I know that you can really get out there. And if you do it properly, you can start getting paid to prospect for leads in this industry. There's so much money that could be brought in. I'm a firm believer in multiple streams of income. You know, we're going to teach you how to use these tools within affiliate marketing to start building your business, but building your community. Affiliate marketing is great because affiliate marketing has these great early upfront payments, whereas network marketing gives you this compounding effect of being able to build a large team and create a lot of duplication and get paid 7 levels deep, 100 levels deep, depending on your comp plan. So why not do both? I mean, if you're going to bring in customers anyways, if you're going to bring in prospects, you're going to be talking to people, let's make money on all fronts. So day 12, winning big in network marketing. We're going to get the inside strategies used by $1 million earners on how to build a big team fast. We talk about how do you really grow and build a big team. Day 13, creating your culture of winning. And day 14, learning how to grow fast by attracting influencers. This is a big piece. And I talk about this a fair amount on day 14, but we actually have a bonus, which I'm kind of letting the cat out of the bag right now. But I actually got a bonus where we're going to give you a full course on how do you go out there and attract and set up meetings with influencers, with professionals, with the A players, with the people that you really want in your business. And how do you use these systems to do that? These systems are key to recruiting the big fish. So the result is that after 14 days that you have a complete online ecosystem built for your network marketing business. I mean, if you come in and you plug in for all 14 days, you are going to have this ecosystem built. It's going to be there. You're always going to be expanding it. You're always going to be growing it. It's not going to be the end all be all after 14 days, but everything will be there and it'll be functionally working and it'll be something that you can continue to expand on, make better, grow. I mean, that's what the internet marketing is at the end of the day. It is creating, building the platform, and then improving it and consistently improving it. And you're going to do that. You're going to learn these skills along the way, just like any other skills you've had to learn in your life. But these are skills that can get you paid over and over again for a long time and really set you up for big, massive success in the future. So what are you getting for only $7? You are getting, the pre-built template for everything that we just discussed through the 14 days. We give you pre-built templates for absolutely everything. All you need to do is go plug in your information, tweak some design, add your own pictures, whatever you want to do there. But we show you how to plug in everything. And like I said, if you're using Networker Pro, it's completely click-by-click instructions. If you're not using Networker Pro, I guess, we don't necessarily give you the templates. We just show you how to set it up, which is something you can do. If you're using a different software, you should know how to use it anyways. And we just give you the basic steps or the basic formatting for how you set up each of the pages. Daily videos and worksheets to help guide you through click by click. Like I said, daily support and coaching through a private Facebook group hosted by your very own Nick Kitze. I will be in there as well as my right hand person Jackie, who's will be showing up and doing a lot of the different conceptual training. The fill your funnel training, she'll be there for that for sure. Strategies to get paid to prospect. We're going to show you how you can use affiliate marketing, how you can use Networker Pro, how you can use the Accelerator, how you can use any myriad of tools in this world. How do you find things that make it make sense for you to go out there and get paid to prospect? There's so many different ways to do it. Plus, as a special bonus, I'm going to give you guys sneak peek access into a training that I did with my partner and all on Networker on how to recruit A players into your network marketing business. This is a training that we were putting together as a prospecting tool for him. just because it's a really cool, fun, sexy product. But I'm going to go ahead and by the time this course launches, this will be, by the time the Accelerator launches, which is coming up here in just on the June 26th, but this course will be good enough for you guys to go in and beat up. All the content's already there. Right now, we're just working through some technical things and making it prettier and things like that. So, but it'll be there for you. You'll get that course as well. And like I said, $7. We begin the training on 6/26/2020. You will get some of the first 3 days lessons, right away. The rest of the stuff we'll probably go through and walk through together from the 26th on through. If you have to miss some of those days, you're going out of town for the 4th of July or something like that, that's okay. Everything will be on Facebook. It'll be on Facebook Lives and in videos. You can always go back and watch the videos. You can always go back and finish it up on your own time. But like I said, this is just a crazy amount of value for only $7. When we originally came up with the Accelerator, all the value and everything we're sticking in there, we were thinking to ourselves, it's going to be a $97 product, and it was really designed to be a lead gen product for us too at the time. But you know what? We just decided we need to get some people in there. We need to start getting some people some wins. So the people that get in now are going to be the people that we're going to pour the most time into, most energy into, because we need to make you successful. Just like network marketing, we make you successful. You're going to tell more people about what it is that we have. We make you successful. We help make you money. You're going to help us make more money because you're naturally going to go sing from the rooftops to your teams. Hey, everybody needs to get on this. Like, you need to go get your own Network Pro account. I made this super cool funnel. Dan helped us make a funnel. Nick gave us this cool organic marketing strategy. You need to get your own account, and you possibly earn an affiliate fee from getting that account in the first place, but you need to get your own account, and then I need to give you all my systems so you can go do the same thing and build my network marketing team. Sorry, I talked really fast there, but there's a lot of moving parts. Down at the bottom of this page, I've got a link. This link will take you to where you can sign up for the course and sign up for everything. If somebody referred you here, and in fact, if you referred somebody here as an affiliate or something like that, I'm about as upfront about everything as I can be. Make sure your prospects have your link. If your prospects do not have your link, or if you're not here, or if you don't know who referred you here, you don't know how you got here, feel free just to go to this link, sign up, and we'll make sure that if there was an affiliate somewhere that was tied to you, we'll make sure on the back side of things that we'll get them attached to you. So all that for $7. My final two slides. 1, hurry. 2, before we realize this is way too cheap and we decide to raise the price. We are going to raise the price eventually. There's so much stuff that's going into this course, but when we raise the price, it'll be $47.97, somewhere in between there, most likely. But it'll also be evergreen, meaning it's just going to be a series of videos in showing people what to do. It's not going to come with the live training. It's not going to come with the private Facebook group support. You can always get support in the Networker Pro group for anything you need, but it's not going to come with the training with Nick. So hopefully everybody wrote down this domain, allinmasterclass.com/beta sales. Beta sales means, it was like pre-launch beta sales. So anyways, all right, with that being said, I will, if you need the link again, just type in the chat that you need the link. But I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. And you know what, Nick? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Oh, man, $7, Dan, for all of what you said. The $7, you get, private coaching, private Facebook, meet a whole bunch of entrepreneurs, a whole bunch of network marketers doing this with you. There's going to be a day-by-day, step-by-step, video-by-video, templates, funnels, all this stuff for $7.
Now,
unbelievable.
I want to just say something to that too, just for anybody who's like, why would they possibly do this? It is, really, at the end of the day, I found that life is easiest just being upfront about everything. It's, we hope that people will do this. We want to teach and we want to bring up the entire industry of network marketing. We believe if we serve the industry, we will be fine and taken care of in the long run. I know a certain percentage of people, just like any funnel, are going to sign up for Networker Pro and they're going to sign up for the software. And really, we want people signing up for that. And not just do we want them to sign up for it, we want to help them succeed and win using it, because we know that's going to help us grow that business. So it's really cheap and we're going to provide a sick amount of value, but it's a win-win-win for everybody. And that's what we're shooting for. And that's what this industry is all about. How do we create winning situations for everybody involved?
Exactly. And plus then you're giving the $197 worth of value on the bonus on how to, You know,
That's a cool
get A players into your network marketing business. That's a training program right there alone. You know, man, there's so much value. So guys, super excited for everyone to come on board, and you're gonna get in the Facebook group tonight if you are joining us. I'm gonna quickly go through the Q&A. I know we had one question in particular, and it was answered through the webinar. Dan, you did answer, but are you going to create the funnel lander, the funnel in the actual challenge for us? And so to answer that question, we are going to give you the funnel template. We're going to give you all the action steps. We're going to show you how to do it, but you actually have to go and do it yourself. But we're going to help you every step of the way. But if you don't actually go out and do it, then obviously it won't happen. So you're going to sign up. You're going to get all the tools, all the systems, every step by step. And we're going to show you how to do it. And then you're just going to go do it. And then after the 14-day period, you're going to have 3 up and running funnels for your network marketing business. One for your opportunity, one to onboard your customer, and one to onboard your representative in your business. So I hope that answers your question. And yeah, Dan, you know, guys, get back to the person who referred you, but obviously that link that you just saw on the screen, go to that link. And Dan, what is that link again? If you want to just say it out loud so people can type it up on the URL.
allinmasterclass.com/beta sales. So, yeah, no, it's cool. So, yeah, I was just cruising through the comments here too. I didn't see any other questions. Otherwise, we just got some good positive feedback. I appreciate all of you guys for that.
All right.
You know, we got big plans, you guys. We want to change how this industry works. I mean, this stuff has been missing from this industry for a while, and there's certain teams, there's certain leaders out there that are doing it, but we're going to make it mainstream, and we're going to help people win. And you guys right here, I mean, you're here and you're some of the early adopters. A lot of people have done it through a little different myriad of systems. This is the first time that I know of that anything's been created like this specifically just for this industry.
That's it.
Can we share the presentation slides in an ad for the 14-day? You know, Nick recorded this video. I'm sure it'll get posted somewhere.
Yep, it will be. Yep, it's recorded, and anyone who wants the recording, just reach out to me, and I can give you the recording of this presentation, guys. But hey, everyone who came on live, or if you're watching this as a replay or a recording somewhere, and you're coming on board with us, just welcome to the Network of Pro community. You're going to be jumped into a Facebook group after you get sign up for $7, and we'll see you in the group. We're going to add a mass load of value to you guys just for $7. So either get back to the person who told you to get on this webinar with us tonight, or sign up on the link that Dan shared with you guys before, and we'll see you on the inside. Welcome, Roll. Dan, anything else before we leave?
I'm good. Appreciate you, Nick. Appreciate all you do. And everybody who jumped on this webinar, thank you. I mean, it's just always grateful just to kind of get our message out there, because I believe we can change a lot of lives. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Thanks for that. Awesome, guys. Rock and roll, everyone. Have a great evening. We'll talk to you guys soon. See you guys. Bye. See you on the inside. Let's go.